We are in a super volcano.
I found this guy in our last day in Grand Teton. A couple of bisons too. These are the views on our way to the next national park.
Guys, we're in Yellowstone, a place famous for its hydrothermal features. So we're going to the Westham Geyser Basin, the Upper Falls, and most of the good stuff. And we also hope to see some wildlife. So let's hope we do.
We're in the Westham Geyser Basin. They have a lot of mud pots and geysers and hot springs. So let's go look at them. First look at Westham Geyser Basin. Because of the sulfur, all hydrothermal features stink. Bluebell Pool and Seismograph Pool are close together. Mud pots are acidic hot springs that erode the rock around them, and geysers are fissures that trap steam so they generate pressure and fly high in the air. Numerals have limited amounts of water, and that's why they turn into steam as soon as they reach the air or the ground. This is the fishing cone. It is called the fishing cone because people used to cook fish inside that cone once they caught it. Hot spring is called black because it once erupted and killed all the bacteria on its water, and the blue and brown mixed together, creating a blackish kind of color, and that's why it's called that. This is the Abaeus Pool, said to be the deepest pool or hot spring in Yellowstone. You can also see me roaming around and taking photographs. We see a couple of bull elk on our way to the mud volcano at Yellowstone. A lone bison among the trees.
Here we are at Lee Hardy Rapids.
The rapids was named after topographer Paul Lee Hardy after his boat overturned on these rapids. Throat trout can be found here jumping in these waters in the springtime. As we stopped near the mud volcano, we saw some bison chilling out there. I was reading an informational palette here, and it said that the ground boiled in 1978 and the trees all fell down. Now look at them. A few trees grew and the rest, well, they died because of the hot ground and because of the thermal activity. This is the churning cauldron. This is the grizzly springs, which can turn into a fumarole and a mud pot. The dragon mouth spring. The waters of the dragon mouth spring used to be green, but it's now chalky white. This is the upper falls, and we're going to one of its lookout points. The colors and the hues on the rocks on the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone are the result of hydrothermally altered rhyolite and sediments. A better view of the lower falls and the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
It started raining, so we're going back to the car.
We found this elk on our way to the brinks of Upper Falls. He looked at us a couple of times. Also, we crept up on him. We also saw 4 other bison roaming around.
To the brinks of the Upper Falls, so join us when we go there.
You already get to see some views of the Upper Falls. After that, we went to the overlook of Lower Falls, and this is what we saw. Stripe on the falls is caused by rock around that part to be smooth. If you look closely, there's another one. So maybe after a long time, the whole Lower Falls will be green, and that will be a fun sight to see. Okay, our first day in Yellowstone is done. So let's go to the hotel. Way to the hotel, we saw this site. The Barrow Springs. Its temperatures are usually a few degrees below boiling, and it is one of the hottest springs in Yellowstone. Dense ice crystals coat nearby trees, turning them into mysterious shapes, quite unlike their summer selves.